Today, we're going to break down the college basketball slate. We're going to talk NFL MVP winner for tonight. And let's please cash a squad ride. This is Behind the Lines. Disney adults scare the shit out of me. They need to be put on a list. Look, you go on a family trip to Disney every once in a while, once a year, sure. As long as you're not rocking the Mickey Mouse ears and you don't got the satchel with the pins,
you know
we're okay.
All got those, dude.
Yo, Rav, are you buying back in? He says he thinks he's buying back in, which means fades.
Wow.
The Steelers. Again, this system is 100% profitable. Those do not grow on trees, folks. So if you want to get involved, all you got to do is fade a Steelers fan. Find a Steelers fan, number one. Number two, fade them. Cereal is one of the fakest sharp foods you can eat. Big Breakfast has forced cereal down our throats for years, and I'm onto it. If you don't see me on this show tomorrow, you know who did it. It's Big Breakfast. What's going on, chat? Happy BTL Thursday, episode 855 piece. As always, hold the fry, joined by your two hosts, Krabs and Jovan, presented by Pickett Sports. If you're not tracking your bets on Pickett Sports, if you're not using Pickett Sports every single day, what are you doing? It's the big 2-6. Okay, everybody out there is using Pickett Sports. Everybody who's betting on sports is using Pickett Sports. Go check it out yourself. We use that puppy every single day. If you're not using Pickett, change that today. Change that right now. Download Pickett Sports right now on the App Store or Google Play. Start tracking your bets over there and using the other 100+ features they've got going on that glorious, beautiful app. W Pickett, W Goots, W Jovan, W Chats, L Squad Ride. Go ahead and get right to it. Yep.
Shit attempts. Hand up. Did think Zubac was probably going to be playing, but still probably wouldn't have made a difference.
Our hands have been up. Our hands have been up a little bit too long. We got to end this cold streak. My hands have been up. Your hands have been up. The hands are up.
High in the air.
Hands are in the air.
Like I just don't care.
Got to put them down. Hands have been up. Accountability's been there. Plays have not been. Winners have not been. Guys, that's on us. That's on us. What were the options yesterday? Oklahoma +9, cake. That one. That might have pissed me off more than any other play.
That was
yesterday.
Truthfully, just.
I think that one pissed me off more than Bobrovsky saves. I don't even know why. I think it's because they actually had a chance and then they blew it.
Yeah.
Clippers, shit bet. Love that play. Loved back in the Clippers after they just traded James Harden. Didn't matter. They got blown out. Stanford did come through.
They did. W from you there.
W Stanford. W Ibuka. Oh, Corey. He's so gutted. Stanford did come through, but that was it. 1 out of 3 is not going to cut it. Let's look at the sharp report from yesterday. 2 and 3 from me. Jovan, once again, in the green. 3 and 2. Great job on your squares.
Shout out.
The Bonsa splooged. Had a better game. I wouldn't say he played his best.
I mean, he had
better game.
He had 40.
Yeah, he had 40 points.
He had 36.
Okay.
He was kind of splooging.
Yeah.
Cato was probably even a better score. He had 19 rebounds itself. For alone.
Jesus.
He had game of year.
That is game of eon. My squares, not so much. Marcus Hill had 10 at halftime. That was the worst play on this entire board. Marcus Hill was Steph Curry.
Staffed.
And it's time to start having combos about Texas A&M. First in the SEC. Buckyball right off the rip. I mean, just an incredible product. Anybody watch that Bama game last night? Were you not impressed by what you saw out of Texas A&M? That team can score the basketball.
Kind of good.
Yeah, they're really good. Bama's kind of a joke.
They might be losing it. It might be karma for the Bediako situation.
Yeah. College basketball gods do not like that move one bit. Got to be better on the plays. 2 and 3 from me, not going to cut it. 0 and 2 on Prize Pick Squares, certainly not going to cut it. And I cannot let me get off the hook here with Playoff Bob. Officially done with the goals allowed category for the rest of the year.
I don't know if you have to do all that.
Done.
But Bob, at least.
It's all or nothing. It's 0 or 100.
I feel like Bob is your palo at this point.
I'm putting foot down. Something's got to give. The only way I'm able to quit cold turkey is if I just eliminate the category from my brain. It's gone. It's gone. That category does not exist anymore. Okay, we're moving on to bigger and better fades on the ice. And we got one today as well. So don't get too excited, guys. We're still taking a nasty less than on the ice. But it certainly will not be a goals allowed square. Okay, Syrup Sap, good to see you in the YouTube. Who else is holding it down in the YouTube? We got Lane's Locks getting involved as well. WBTL, W Lane. Appreciate you, boss.
Sure.
We got Itzpas getting involved as well with a resub. W Itzpas, appreciate you. Can't believe Boston lost to Shootout twice in a row. I can believe it, Rando.
Yeah, shout out. Winning a bad in OT or a shootout just feels different.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, you don't get those too often.
Marchand, I believe, had the final goal in the shootout against his old team, which is pretty cool.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored the winner, and then I think Schwayman was in that. He saved the
had a big save.
I didn't even know he was playing yesterday.
Oh, he was up and moving. Scoring goals against his old team in the shootout. Yep.
That's sick.
What happened to Krabby unders? Yeah, we need more unders. We need more unders on the card. I got a couple that I like for today. None on the Sharp report for straight bets. Okay, but a couple that I'm eyeing. There's one on the ice that I really like. We'll talk about some unders for today. Okay. Jovan in the YouTube says we need some bully ball. Need it?
Bully
yeah,
ball.
don't want it. We need it. We need it. And I'm setting the tone in my first play here. We'll get to it in a moment.
Bully ball.
Crazy to say, but Bama was a hard watch. Yeah. I know that game was crazy, back and forth. They could never pull away. Never pull away. Krabs, I want to see more variety with your plays, big dog, from Oaktown's finest. Noted. Gotcha. On it. Okay. Cool. W's, appreciate you guys. Jose Alvarado to the Knicks. Ooh.
I mean, that's just.
They already have it.
Jose Alvarado just always belonged playing for the Knicks.
They already have a backup point guard in Kolek.
Yeah, but I don't know. They needed more New York presence.
Okay.
He's the most New Yorker.
Yeah.
Maybe in the NBA, one of the least.
Yep. So are we saying Texas A&M is a bad team? How are we coming up with that conclusion?
You literally just said Texas A&M is good.
How are we coming up with that conclusion after what we just talked about?
You just had a 2-minute long talk about how they're impressive.
Yeah, they are unfadable. They are legitimately unfadable. Done fading that team. Done fading that team. All right. Awesome. Yeah, Krabs, take all the good overs and you'll be Trent. Yeah, I mean, that might work better than what I'm doing right now. Okay. All right. Let's talk a little bit about some other recaps here. King of the board. 0 for 3.
Head up. Really bad meat allocation from me last night.
I mean, I fed cake the first 2, so.
And
Us and the Yap are in a moose off right now.
Moose off.
Shout out the board review. 2-1. We got some work to do. We might have to hit a plus chicken play. If we have time today, we might have to craft up. We might need your guys' help in the chat.
I think I'll just give a play.
Yeah.
You Goots involved?
What if?
The same chance we got right now, Goots. Probably better, to be honest. All right. Awesome. Before we dive in, start talking about our plays for today, guys, we do have a couple more spots in the Super Bowl party on Sunday. Let's check the data right now and see how many spots we even have left before I start yapping. We've got, 8 spots left. We have 192 people RSVP'd for the Super Bowl big game party on Sunday at Backyard in Dallas, downtown. Very excited for Sunday. Flying back in the morning from New York after the engagement party for my buddy, and excited for a little cheat day on Sunday at the Backyard in Dallas. We got a full food bar. We got a dessert bar. We got drinks. We got football, most importantly. So join us at the Backyard in Dallas. We only got a couple spots left.
If anyone's coming from Maryland, please bring me and Krabs some Old Bay. We're out.
Yeah, what's the update on the Old Bay?
I'm still trying to get it from my buddy. But
Dude,
if
what?
anyone's coming from Maryland,
I'll send
bring
the
some Old Bay.
Venmo right now.
What's going on here?
We're at Old Bay.
Yeah, at
You
Old
can't
Bay.
just go get it?
There's no Old
Brother, they
Bay in
don't
any
sell it
grocery
down
stores.
here.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I have looked.
They don't.
I
Maybe at Tom's
promise you
Thumb.
they do.
Maybe
Tom's
Tom's
Thumb
Thumb.
has it, but
That's like the grocery store out here.
well, Kroger doesn't have it.
According to Dave, it's quail shit at Tom's Thumb.
I kind of want to try Tom's Thumb.
It's just a normal grocery store.
Okay.
Like, they sell Old Bay everywhere.
I promise they don't.
I promise you.
I
They
looked
do,
in
Krabs.
every nook and cranny at Kroger last week. I would have taken the blackened version of the Old Bay. I would have taken the spicy, which I actually prefer. The garlic and herb Old Bay. I would have taken that as well.
I mean, there's a Kroger right next to TCU where we all get our groceries. I had every kind of Old Bay possible.
Well,
I promise you, it is not.
Maybe Fort Worth is hit, but
it's not as scarce as you think it is. It's out here.
I'm itching.
Down here,
I could go.
I haven't seen it.
I could spin the wheel, go to a grocery store, and guarantee it's there.
We might need to do an IRL stream, find the closest Old Bay, because they are not easily accessible. I'm telling you, Jovan, I looked down every freaking
Dude, that's just so cap.
alley in the grocery store. I swear to God.
So cap.
I swear to God. I had to settle for this other seasoning for my chicken. Some sort of extra spicy dash seasoning. It's good.
Oh, shit.
They're a Dash.
It's not Old Bay.
Dash is good.
No Old Bay. That's
It's not Old Bay. It's different. But like,
no.
You're acting like Old Bay is in like limited drops.
It seems like
Yeah.
it.
No, it is not.
It's like a Supreme clothing drop.
It's
It's nearly impossible to get off the rip.
That is actually just. The Old Bay is damn near like the Panda Dunks. They're fucking everywhere.
We might need. Is there some sort of Old Bay seasoning plug down here, Goots?
We might need to find one.
Is there a guy?
No.
We might need to find a guy.
Is there a guy down here that's got the plug for
We
the
need to
season?
look into that.
Looks like we got team player glue guy Steak saying, just say the word, I'll bring it down. Steak, are you dead ass, bro? You'll put that in your
The carry-on?
Brother,
carry-on?
there are, I promise you, a billion different places
No, I want Steak to bring some down.
within 2 miles of where we are right now that will have plenty of Old Bay.
I want a picture of Steak holding Old Bay at the party and say this guy's goated.
I feel like part of the reason why I can't hit a wager right now has to do with the lack of Old Bay flowing through my bloodstream, to be honest. That could be it.
Could someone ban SBR?
I haven't had Old Bay in a week. And I'm not okay.
Yeah, Goots, can we get a statement on Framber?
I hate SBR. I used to like him. Now it's my least favorite person in the world.
Okay.
The shoe of the
Yeah,
shoe that Rav was wearing
let's-
after he thought he was going to get every player is now shifted to Goots.
Let's give Framber the highest AAV for a lefty pitcher in MLB history. But let's just not pay the 2-time Cy Young winner. Yeah, it makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
Certainly a strategy.
Hey, Zach Gallen, what's up?
Zach Gallen. I would
What's up, brother?
love for the O's to get Zach Gallen.
Jake called, I'll tell you right now, I'm not stepping foot in any fish market in the state of Texas. Respectfully.
Yeah, that's
A lot of
probably-
pros.
That's probably fair.
A lot of cool
I don't
aspects.
even know if there is like really a fish market here.
There is, you shouldn't be going. Where are they getting that fish?
I mean, we're not that like we're half the state's attached to water. It's just,
Not the part we're near.
I mean, it's a 3-hour drive.
To the water?
Yeah, if that.
Mm.
Depending on, you can go like straight southeast, and it's probably a little shorter.
I don't know, man. I don't know. How about the Portland Pilots? Yeah. Wow.
Yes. How about
What an
Joel
upset last
Foxwell?
night. Yep.
Goat.
Yeah, your guy, he
dropped
splooged.
knock.
Yep. He absolutely splooged. Krabs, you can freeze fish, brother. Why would I do that?
Obviously you can, but Krabs doesn't want the fish that's here.
I don't want the fish here. I don't want to freeze the fish. I don't want any fish. No fish. Maybe some salmon. Yeah, if it ain't blue crab, I don't want it. Yeah, it's been a problem down here. The lack of Old Bay. That's one of the few cons of living down here now in Texas. We got to figure that out. Maybe we can call up a distributor.
Yeah,
We'll get working on that after stream.
Yep.
Okay.
Just literally go to, I mean, if you don't want to go to the 70 stores that have them, literally go to Amazon. You can get it in 2 seconds.
I don't even know if you can, dude.
What do you mean? Amazon.
Always comes back to Bezos.
Old Bay.
Walmart might have it.
I mean, the most product I've ever
I've
ever seen. They have
Tom Stum
Old
has
Bay
it.
seasoned bagel chips
Yeah,
that you
those are
can
probably
buy
fire.
on Amazon. And I've never seen more of a plethora of options of Old Bay.
Those are probably gas.
Those are probably gas.
Yes.
Back home, they had these like Cheeto puffs
Yep.
that are covered in Old Bay.
Yep.
Old Bay puffs.
Yep.
Incredible.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I get those in Maryland.
Healthy too.
Good.
Old Bay hot
Krabs need to be
sauce
shot.
from Walmart as
Yeah.
well. They might know ball down here.
Goods and Krabs need to
All right, I need to do some recon because Kroger didn't have it. Maybe it's just the one I've been going to. Okay. What's up, J-Main? Good to see you lurking in the YouTube. Good to see all the YouTube guys up and moving. Hope you guys are doing well. Same with the Twitch fellas. Appreciate you guys bringing the energy here today. Yeah, Old Bay seasoning chips do sound gas. Old Bay Goldfish are confirmed gas. If there's something made with Old Bay, I've tried it.
Those.
Hot sauce, Goldfish, the puffs. Puffs are just goated.
What about this Old Bay clam chowder I'm staring at?
I don't know about that.
I love
Dudes,
clam
for
chowder.
$146.16, we can get a 12 mega case of Old Bay seasoning.
It's just 12.
The giant guys.
Yeah.
We get 12 of them for $146.
Why not?
Buy in bulk.
Why not?
Might need to get involved.
Why
Okay.
need to?
Yep. BTL presented by Manscaped and Old Bay would be goated. It would win wagers. And speak of the Devils, shout out Manscaped. Manscaped, I mean, they got you covered. Everything you possibly need in the bathroom to prep. They got you covered. Manscaped, beard trimmer, body buffer. You got the lawnmower. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. If you're trying to randomly go bald or make a wager with a friend on a win total in college football and you lose, and then you have to shave your head, that dome shaver, that thing absolutely rips. I can confirm that thing works incredibly. A lot of great products at Manscaped. They got ointments, they got oils, they got deodorant for your feet, they got deodorant for other places. I'll let you figure that one out. Don't sleep on Manscaped. Okay, Manscaped is goated. We're going to get you guys a promo code ASAP. We're working on it. I promise. Okay? We're working on getting you guys a promo so you can check out some of the products. If everybody in here doesn't buy a freaking body buffer when we get you guys a promo, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what to tell you. If you're using a loofah in the shower as a grown adult, if you're pushing 30 and using a loofah in the shower, grow up. That is an absurd move. You're not a child anymore. Okay, let's break out the big guns and let's get the body buffers up and moving. Okay? Don't buy them yet. I know you want to. I know you've been waiting for the promo code. We're working on it. We're going to get you guys a promo code soon. Just stick with us. Trust us. Wait. Do not purchase anything yet until we get you that discount code. Okay, W Manscaped. All right.
W Manscaped. W Edging.
Oaktown's finest. Give me some fried catfish with some tartar sauce and Crystal's hot sauce on the side, and I'm good to go. Love Crystal's hot sauce. It's good. I don't know if I'm in on fried catfish. I don't know if I'm in on catfish.
You gotta tap into some catfish.
Fried
Tartar sauce ain't for catfish though. But
fried is probably good. I mean, anything fried is good.
nah, yeah, tap into some catfish. That can be one of your things for February. Celebrate BHL. Tap into some fried catfish.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We'll have to check it out. Krabs, I need some coins so I can buy my Manscaped products. Yes, very good point, Retro Sticks. I guess if there's any time right now to not have the promo, to spend some money, it's right now. The way the squad rides and the plays have been going. So, yeah, maybe we wait till we get hot here to give you guys the promo codes. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. We need a massive W today, Randope. Only option we have, bro.
Must need.
Only option we have. All right, let's talk a little bit about the MVP tonight. Do I have this in the bag? Is Stafford taking it home? I feel like they say the playoffs don't affect the MVP award, right? Well, then why do they wait until 2 days before the fucking Super Bowl? I still feel like it's going to be Stafford. I'm pretty sure the last time we saw the odds, he was pretty heavily favored to win the MVP.
Yeah. He was also not a finalist for Opoy, and Drake May was.
Okay, so that maybe tipping their hand a little bit there.
I would assume that means he's got it locked up.
Okay. All right, feeling pretty good about it. I wish I put more on it. To be honest, pretty soft. I think I got it at plus 33 hundo. I got to check the ticket, but yeah, I only put some lunch money on it, but it'll be a pretty juicy payout. W. Stafford, pretty good call. Heading into the season when everybody was talking about, oh, he's back. Remember before the season, guys, when Matthew Stafford could not walk? He was bedridden. He was like Scherzer in Game 5 of the World Series back in 2019. Couldn't get out of bed. People were freaking out, losing their minds. Well, the Nats still won, and Matthew Stafford still won the MVP. Okay, so sometimes you got to trust the old goats to figure it out. And Stafford, I mean, what a year, man. You can make an argument, sure, Drake May, although he played against the worst teams in the NFL this entire season, Drake May had one heck of a year. One heck of a year. But even if it's a tie, I think we know who's getting this award.
Yeah.
Okay, tie goes to Matthew Stafford, who has never won an MVP. Tie goes to the guy who's going to retire here any year, any minute. Okay. Drake May has a long career ahead of him. He has a year like this again in the near future. He'll win MVP, but not this year. It's got to be old man Stafford. Shout out Matthew Stafford. Great guy, even better football player.
Krabs guy.
Krabs
MVP.
guy. If he cashes his ticket for me, he's certainly a Krabs guy.
Yeah.
That's for sure. So impressive what him and McVay are able to pull off on offense. I mean, it certainly helps when you have Puka Nacua and you have Devontae Adams. Certainly doesn't hurt.
Doesn't hurt at
Devontae
all.
Adams. I never thought I'd be saying that, but without him on that team, without all those 1-yard touchdowns, without all those handout touchdowns, does he win this award? Probably not.
Maybe not.
Certainly more even.
Yeah.
With Drake May. So shout out Devontae Adams, who's cost me more coins this year than I probably make from the Stafford MVP ticket. But shout out Devontae Adams. Shout out the Rams. One of my mistress teams. One of the teams I do low-key kind of root for, along with the 49ers. Like the
Krabs
culture.
team.
Love the coach. We know coaching matters more in the NFL than it probably does in any other sport. Feel like Stafford and Shanahan have proved that. Right? Shout out Shanahan as well. If anybody out there has a Coach of the Year ticket, I would love to know. Because you're about to be rich as well. Shanahan's about to win that award. Okay? Matthew Stafford. Appreciate you, Beast. You're him.
Maybe.
You're him. All right. Auto Gelato getting involved. Dropping a resub. 47 months. Whoa. W Auto Gelato. I appreciate you, boss. One of Krabs' 15 teams. Yep. That's one of them. That's one of them. Sure. Awesome. My greatest award was Flacco Comeback Player of the Year. My goat came through. That is an incredible wager, Richie. Incredible wager.
Hall of Famer.
Well.
Yep.
Is Joe Flacco a Hall of Famer?
Certainly a debate to be had. Yes.
I can get with you on that.
Yep.
Sure. I think it certainly is a debate.
Yep.
I don't know if he gets in.
Think so.
I think if he could bounce around and do what he's been doing the last couple of years for a couple more years, which is a big ask, I think you increase your chances. But Super Bowl champion,
Super Bowl MVP.
best quarterback in Ravens history.
He's in the same groups with Brady, Peyton, all the goats.
Groups.
Like QBs to make Super Bowl in this timeline, blah blah blah, all that. Like he's in all those graphics.
Gates fan.
He's involved.
Gates.
He's probably in that 1B category, I would say. I think those guys are probably in that 1A, right?
He's in like he's
1B, which might still be good enough to get in the Hall. I mean,
He's
Eli
like
Manning's going.
When
I was
you
about
look,
to say he's like a junior Eli Manning.
Yeah,
He's in that same convo.
where he gets
Except Eli Manning beat one of the best teams in NFL history in the Super Bowl.
twice.
And the GOAT. Yeah.
Twice.
Best player of all time.
I do agree with you in that sense. I would love to see Flacco make the Hall of Fame, although he's kind of a jerk. He's a jerk to kids. Remember? But I put that to the
maybe
sides.
if you were my age and you understood and you were growing up, you weren't like yeah, let me pick the Commanders to be a fan of when you had the Ravens right in front of you. Maybe he would have signed a jersey then.
Yeah.
He felt your weird energy from making a shit choice.
Okay.
Yep. Let's move on.
All right. What do you think, Chad? Is Flacco a Hall of Famer? He's in that Rivers and Matt Ryan category. Yeah.
I'd say he's above that because he won a bowl, but he's perfectly in between Eli Manning and then like the Rivers Matt Ryan quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah. Eddie's saying, Krabs, what are your plays today? Eddie, I don't know if you ever watched this show before, but we're about to go over them. Talk about the Sharp report for today. So why don't we get right to it? If yapping about Joe Flacco. Let's talk about some winners for today. This is how you get off the schneid, chat. This is how you break out of a slump. This is how you find winners. You go back to the well. You go back to a team that's blue collar, hardworking, great story, right? Down in a small little town in Maryland, in Emmitsburg. Okay, pretty much might be Pennsylvania up there in the mountains. This team's got a lot of heart. They got a lot of grit. Mount St. Mary's playing some pretty good ball right now as well. After a pretty slow start, Mount St. Mary's has really picked it up of late. And we know they made the NCAA tournament last year.
They did.
Right? We knew that after all their best players for their starting five either graduated or transferred to a better school. So tough to, replicate that success. They still have 2 or 3 dogs on this team. You could make an argument for 4. They got Arlandis Keys, who's on that team last year, who just rains threes. He's their best player. They got DeVoe, who's a pretty darn good forward as well, Trey DeVoe. who came over from Western Illinois, I believe, and he's averaging 11 points per game. Pretty solid player as well. We know they have Xavier Lipscomb, the guy who wears the long sleeves. The dude is absolutely yoked at the point.
Little football player.
Literally a linebacker. Love having a veteran point guard running the show, a guy who's played a lot of games, and it does not hurt that he's from DC as well. Shout out Xavier Lipscomb, who's been playing college basketball for 7 years now after starting at Radford and then going to the Mount. This is his 4th season at the Mount, and he played at Radford for literally 2 years, so 6th season. Shout out Xavier Lipscomb, who's probably closer to our age. And my guy, Luke McElden, pretty good forward as well. So this team has 4 pretty solid pieces. And Jovan, today they're playing a team at the top of the MAC. Okay, they're playing Merrimack, who's at the top of the MAC in the standings. And they're only getting 3.5, 4 points against a team that already beat them once this season. Merrimack is one of the better teams, if not the best team in this conference. They're certainly playing like it right now. They've won 4 of their last 5 games. They're covering. They're 14-9 against the spreads. They beat the crap out of St. Peter's, Sacred Hearts. They're not just beating teams. They're beating them pretty bad. But the spread was pretty sharp for the Mount, seeing them only getting a handful of points against a team that's already beaten them once this year by 10 at home. Well, I think the Mount gets the best of them in round 2. It's tough to beat a team twice, especially in these mid-major conferences. And the Mount has been looking a little bit better of late. They've cleaned up the turnovers. They're playing defense like they always do. And they have a veteran presence offensively with guys like Xavier Lipscomb and Trey DeVoe and co. These guys can score the basketball a little bit as well, and they're playing good ball. They're coming off a big-time win and cover against Manhattan, where they put up 72 points, which for them is a pretty good chunk. They typically rely on their defense. The Mount at home in Emmitsburg, they get their lick back against Merrimack, get a big-time MAC conference win. It's all Mount tonight. They're covering that spread, and they're winning outright.
Sure. Shout out the Mount. That might be what sets tone.
Yep.
That could be huge.
There's nothing I want more than to put that Mount chain on right now.
Over here, right?
Yeah.
It is. Oh.
What do you got, Jovan?
Oh, Krabs, man. Taking the over. Super fun over. Super un-Krabs game. Can't even focus. He's putting that fat-ass chain on. Goose, put him on that. That is just...
Yeah, I got that fucking thing on.
Nah, man.
You got to earn these. They don't give these to anybody. Well, you do, actually, if you go to the game. But they don't give these to anybody. Okay, not a lot of people have these.
No one goes to the game.
You got to know a guy. Oh, they go to the game, Scoots. They actually sell out a lot. Only about 5,000 people can fit in that arena. But actually, the entire town of Emmitsburg pretty much goes to every game because they have nothing else to do.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all 60-year-old old people, retired, live down there in the mountains.
Yep.
They go to every game.
Yep.
They do.
Everyone.
They do. Shout them out. Fucking love this chain. Jovan, what do you got?
So back to fun. Should be a pretty fun game tonight. Krabs. Between the Jazz and the Hawks. Which the Jazz, because of their massive overhaul of the roster, they had like a 7-man rotation in their last game, and it's going to be pretty much the same tonight. Like the entire roster had to play pretty much the entire game, and I think outside of maybe one, and I think the one happens to be Kevin Love. He's like the only questionable one to play. So they're going to be pretty depleted. And looking at like the lineup that they're rolling with, it's Markkanen, Filipowski, Cody Williams, Collier, Ace Bailey. And then off the bench, it was Sensabaugh and Svi Mikhailuk, which those guys against the Hawks defense that they can spot up and shoot against. Or if you're Bryce Sensabaugh, just go and get a bucket because nobody is guarding you outside of Dyson Daniels, and he's not going to be on you anyway.
Yep.
Kind of freedom to go get buckets. And the same goes on the other side. Like the Hawks are going to be facing, I think, the worst catch and shoot team in the NBA right now, or somebody that has been right there up there as of the last couple weeks. They did a loser shooter in Luke Kennard, which only means good things for one certain man, Corey Kispert, who has already gotten massive minutes with this team. And I don't know why I don't want to say I don't know why. They're smart. It's like the only smart thing the Hawks did, but I'm shocked they're showing as much confidence in him as they are. And starting to pay off, but whether it's him, whether it's Nikhil, whether it's CJ McCollum, who's probably going to take 1 billion shots now, this is a perfect matchup for anybody who wants to shoot for the Hawks in this matchup. And I'm sure Jalen Johnson, who is coming off a triple-double against a Heat team that not quite like as bad catch and shoot defense as the Jazz. Nobody really is, but he had a triple-double in that game, 11 assists, facilitated well to all the shooters. They shot 42% from 3. Maybe they don't shoot as well this game, but I'm sure he's going to play a huge part in getting the ball to the shooters, all the ones that we just mentioned, plus think Okongwu is also questionable. He didn't play last game either because I think he's not played for a couple games. He got his teeth knocked out in those games. So I don't know what his status is tonight, but if he doesn't end up playing because he is questionable, Christian Koloko is their starting center. No rim protection whatsoever for Filipowski or Markkanen. So they can have their way on both sides. This should be a fun game. Plus, head into the All-Star break, I think lean on what works for these teams. And right now it's getting buckets because you really have nothing else to do as these two rosters right now.
Okay. All right, back into points, back into fun in the Jazz and the Hawks.
Could be game of the year.
Yeah, high-ass total, too.
Yeah,
all right.
Which, I mean, makes sense given the two teams because god-awful defenses. They score a lot of points, but, I mean, the rosters are pretty far from full strength. So the fact that it's maybe not a little lower is maybe a little telling.
Okay. All right. Yep, you do see Bron ML on my card, Jovan, in the YouTube chat. We'll talk about that in a moment.
Yeah, Bron.
For now, let's talk about the Screaming Eagles. Talk about blue collar. Talk about hard working. Screaming Eagles fall right in that bucket. Okay, Southern Indiana, this team, they're not good. Don't get me wrong. Team's not good. They're 5-17. 5-17. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. They are 8-12 against the spread. They're not covering. They're not winning. And they're playing a team they've already played once this year. It's actually on the Screaming Eagles. First time around, watch this entire game. Tough watch. You know why it was a tough watch? You can probably guess what team I was on in this game. I was on the Screaming Eagles at home against UT Martin, one of the trendiest, best mid-majors in college basketball this season. One of the teams I feel like that is gained traction in the KenPom and just gained momentum and steam. Probably the most in the mid-majors, certainly one of them. Tennessee Martin, this team with pretty much all foreign kids, has been very impressive so far this year. First game between these two teams, and again, I was on the Screaming Eagles in that one, 56-73. They lost. Shit bet, for sure. But that first half was close. That final score does not tell the full story. It was a 2-point game at halftime. It was 35-33. Honestly, Southern Indiana was winning that game right until about a minute and a half left in the first half, and then we saw Tennessee Martin take a little small lead heading into halftime, and then the second half was a whole different story. 38-23. Tennessee Martin outscored the Screaming Eagles in the second half, hence the blowout final score, hence the cover for UT Martin. But the books obviously think the Screaming Eagles team has a decent matchup. They can hang with this UT Martin team, and saw it with my own eyes for 18 minutes, 19 minutes of that game. Not only did they hang, they were winning. They were dominating UT Martin. So today we're seeing the spread at 11.5, which I think is a little bit short as well. Spread is, catching steam as well. I'm seeing a couple 11s popping up now too, which, again, guys, there's no reason why this spread should be getting any tighter. No reason. UT Martin's playing great right now. They've won 4 of their last 5. They're mucking. They're 18-5. They're at the top of their conference. They're playing great basketball. They've won 3 games in a row. And the final score indicates they already dominated this team one time. They should be getting 15 points. Laying 15 points, in this game now at home when that first game was on the roads. Oh, Jovan, they're only laying 11.5 points. Thought that was a little bit short. I'll back Ismail Habib, the senior stud, averages 16 points per game. He's been a key factor of this offense. Pretty much the only guy that's really doing much. Their other stud, Brown, he's been hurt. He's missed pretty much the entire season. He's out. They have Cardell Bailey, pretty good senior as well. I will say they do have some athletic seniors and some veterans. So I'm hoping they can go on the roads. They can stop the bleeding. Again, they've only covered once in the last 4 games. They've only won once in the last 5 games. Something has to give here, and the spread seems fishy. It seems short. I want in. Give me the Screaming Eagles in round 2 against the Skyhawks of UT Martin, one of the trendiest mid-majors in college basketball, and I'm fading them.
Shout out. The team that will win a game in March.
Yeah, they might.
Maybe not tonight, though.
Let's get some losses out of the way, though.
Yeah. Get them out of the way.
You don't want them too trendy end of the tournament.
Yeah. The fact that I guess they're not going to be same seed lines, but the fact that Miami, Ohio, and St. Louis exist makes me feel pretty good about them being pushed a little bit in the shadows. But
that is true.
I don't know how high either of those teams are going to be. St. Louis could be like a 5 seed by the end of the year. Miami, Ohio, I don't know what they're going to do with their schedule.
And it comes down, they win their conference tournament or they an auto bid.
I feel like if they go undefeated, which probably won't starting this week, but they have like 1 or 2 losses and lose, I feel like they still got to be.
Yeah, I agree.
Depending on the bubble.
I agree.
But,
I think they've almost earned it up to this point.
yeah, I said unless they lose $1 billion in a row and have the worst stretch in program history, they probably should be in no matter what.
Maybe their downfall starts on Saturday.
Yeah, I think it does.
Wow, Scotty Scheffler with a terrible shot out of a bunker.
He also chunked a chip on the last hole, I think.
We got the Waste Management on in the background chat. Love this tournament. Great tournament. Not a lot of people there today. I think Rav's there today.
I don't know about today. He might be.
I think he's going Thursday, Friday. Last time I talked to him, I believe. I think him and Preston are there.
Yep.
W. Rav, excited to see some content from him at the Waste Management. I think that's one of his favorite sporting events to go to. So hoping he's having a good time. But yeah, Scotty just chunked one out of the bunker, ended up 40 yards, 50 yards short of the green.
Don't see that too often.
No,
Scotty.
It looked like he was about to snap his club almost.
Well, last hole or 2 holes ago, he chunked a chip, and he almost broke his club.
Wow.
He put it on his knees.
Okay.
Screaming in agony.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
I mean, Scotty used to be a hothead, so it comes out every once in a while.
Yeah.
It's hard to be a hothead now when you're just the greatest golfer in history.
When you win every tournament.
He's very competitive no matter what.
Well, he's got shit to be mad about.
I'd probably get a little more relaxed, too, if I won every weekend. Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah.
Well, I told, I forget if this was on the stream or not. It was probably before, but Scotty was plus 250 right when we started up BTL.
Yeah.
Curious at what he's at right now. Let me do a little refresh. See if you can get him live. They even have that up
he's
right
about
now.
a bogey.
Looks like he's still plus 250.
That's insane.
Just.
He's about a bogey, so.
Yeah. Okay. Anybody else have any golf wagers we can root for? Would love to know.
Got some golf wagers.
You got some golf wagers?
No, I just tailed a 4-piece from Josh.
Okay. That counts.
Yeah.
Did he just duff that chip too? He did.
Well, I mean, that was out of thick rough. That was more reasonable for that to happen.
Yeah, but
yeah, I mean, he's not looking good right now.
Wow, he might double bogey that hole.
Four-piece.
Well, he can get up and down for bogey.
Chat's interested. 2 more than birdies or better. 2 less than strokes. Koepka and Harry Hall. More than 4 birdies each.
Okay.
And then Rasmus, I don't even know how to say his last name.
Dalen.
Nearguard Peterson. Stefan Jaeger. Both less than their strokes.
Okay.
That's what Josh spoon-fed today.
All right.
I tapped.
Yep. David Smith says horrible plays from Krabs yesterday. Yeah, I agree. They were horrible. They were horrible. The Gummy One get involved with the resub. W Gummy One. Appreciate you, boss. W Sage get involved here with a 35 stream streak as well. W Sage 903. 35 stream streak. Need a winner today, guys. That makes 4 of us. We need a winner tonight. Okay, foot down. Need a winner tonight. Also, side note, I'll go ahead and get out ahead of this one. No BTL tomorrow. I have to travel tomorrow to New York for an engagement party. So we are going to record a Super Bowl pod later today. Put that out tomorrow for you guys to watch instead of BTL tomorrow. Apologies. Hate missing shows. Has to be done. Has to be done. Is it a me guy move having an engagement party Super Bowl weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Sure is.
Certainly is.
It is. I would do anything for my buddy, but it's certainly a me guy move, and I'll be letting him know. I'll be letting him know in person when I see him this week. Yep. Huge me guy move.
Massive me.
Huge me guy move.
That's just ridiculous.
We're gonna yap about the Super Bowl for like an hour, 30 minutes after this. We'll get it up tomorrow around BTL time.
Yep.
Yep.
Podcasts are back. Yeah, BTL exclusive. Dropping tomorrow. Okay, so do me a favor. Check that out. When you watch it tomorrow on the YouTube, please drop a like. Please drop a like. If you're watching on YouTube right now, please drop a like. I know it's easy to forget. Please drop a like. Helps more than you know. Okay? Awesome. Awesome. Again, apologies for missing BTL tomorrow. Okay? That's on me. All right. Let's move. Jovan? Second straight bet. What do you got?
Take it to the Kings.
Word.
On the back-to-back. Both teams are on a back-to-back tonight. They play on the road in Vegas. Vegas coming off a win. Kings coming off a loss. Kings lost to the Kraken in a game that, frankly, they had absolutely no business losing, especially with Kemper and net. But now you get to go kind of in a flip-flop spot for both teams. Except like Vegas saved Aiden Hill for this matchup, and usually I like to fade goalies, especially if you're coming off of or not fade goalies, back goalies. If you're in a spot where they feel this is the more confident matchup, or I guess the matchup they need you in more on the back half of that back-to-back, because they had a softy matchup last night. But Aiden Hill's been actually really bad going into the break now. Like he coming off a couple games, just gave up 3 goals against the Ducks, 4 against the Stars, 7 against the Sens. And really he hasn't been all that good since like the beginning of January, since he came back from his injury.
Yep.
So now like we're at a point now where this is their last game before the break. It's not really a bounce back spot, I think, for him. And the same could be said for Anton Forsberg, who is the backup goalie for the Kings, but he's actually been relatively solid as of late. He's put together a really good season for himself. So kind of riding like the goalie situations there. Forsberg's been seeing him. Aiden Hill is not, and you're coming up to the break here now. So I think Aiden Hill is going to kind of leak oil until he has a full like reset. And what a spot for him now against the Kings team that, they love their back-to-backs. They love to flip-flop their times. And they're going to put shots on net now because they've been a lot more aggressive than a typical Kings team in the zone. So they're going to put some shots up on them. And I think it's a good matchup to do that on back-to-back. So good spot for the Kings, I would say. I love my back-to-backs when both teams are involved.
Yep.
So perfect time to do it here on the road too.
Great sell job. Love the spot. Back in the Kings on the ice. I'm in. Fade Aiden Hill. Been Moose Knock.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did I see Scotty get a double bogey?
He sure did.
Wow.
No way, double bogey.
He missed his bogey putt.
Wow. I wonder if you could have bet on that. Scotty to record a double bogey in this tournament. That would have been plus 500.
Yeah, maybe around there.
Right?
I'm not sure if you could bet on that.
Probably not. That'd be a cool market, though.
That would be a sick one.
All right. I mean, Matthew Fitzpatrick is just having his way with the scores.
He's having his
Holy
way
smokes.
with it.
All right. W's. I got one more straight bet for you guys. Taking to the NBA. Yep. Taking the taking the Lakers. Goodness gracious. Certainly not taking the Wizards today or anytime soon when they're on mission tank. We got Sade Whiteman getting involved here with a resub. W. Sade Whiteman. There we go. There we go, Sade.
Shout out Sade.
Appreciate you, Sade. W. Sade. You're him. Sade came in the Crab Trap Spaces yesterday and dropped not 1, 2 green squares on Prize Picks.
Wow.
W. Sade. Appreciate you, boss. W. took it with Brent. Who's getting involved here. 45-month resub. But at least you're rocking the Mount chain today. Yeah, that could be the difference. Honestly, that could be the difference. This chain, I could probably sell this for
30 cents?
couple grand.
Okay.
Couple grand.
To an alum. Mount alum.
To an alum?
Yeah.
You couldn't sell that for a thing of Old Bay.
Well, if you're back on the East Coast, you
Yeah,
can certainly use that as some barter.
some barter.
Yep. All right. Yeah, do not take the Wizards today, for the love of God. They're going to get mucked. Let's talk about why the Lakers are coming through tonight, though. The Lakers didn't make any flashy trades, at least not yet. Right? They traded away one
Luke
guy.
Kennard.
You bring in Luke Kennard, okay?
Yeah,
Right?
That was just now, though, or earlier today, so he ain't playing.
He ain't playing today anyways.
Gabe Vincent gone, too. Great news.
Yeah.
Great news for the Lakers.
That could be good for the Lakers. He's kind of snuck.
Yep.
No flashy moves really for the Lakers, right? No big moves. A lot of teams made a lot of trades this week, and the Lakers were not one of them. They trust their guys. Not much to worry about here with who's playing today for the Lakers. 76ers, Embiid's questionable. He missed the last game, which was the second game of a back-to-back, I believe. He'll probably play tonight if I had to guess. I think they're probably just holding him out for the second night of a back-to-back. I'm assuming he's going to play. Looking at the spreads, I'm assuming he's going to play as well, looking at that. Or else I feel like the Lakers would be more heavily favored. But I like the Lakers, who have been back and forth recently. Winning one game, losing the next game, winning the next night, losing the next game. In that sort of pattern. They are coming off a win, though. And I do feel like they break that pattern tonight against the red-hot Sixers, who are one of the hottest teams in the NBA. They're 29-21. We kind of sniffed that one out before the season and said this team was going to be better than people think. Certainly a bounce-back revenge type of season for the 76ers, certainly. And they've been red-hot recently. I mean, they're playing great basketball. They're on a W winning streak. They're covering. They've covered 4 of their last 5. They're 29-20-1 against the spread so far this season. They've been pretty impressive against the number. Can't deny it. But tonight, they're getting knocked. And seeing the spread up from 3.5 to 4, 4.5 some places, I feel like is a pretty good sign for the Lakers at home. They're same slew of characters. Luka's been balling out. LeBron's been doing his thing. Reeves is a solid ball player. He's been back for a little bit after that injury he had. Aiton's holding it down low against a banged up Embiid. You can't expect the world from him, but let's hope they can at least limit Embiid. And if you look at the prize pick squares for the 76ers, we'll talk about one of them in a moment. All the points charts are green for all the guys in the Sixers. I think for every single person except for Maxey, the points charts are green, which tells me he might get a less productive offensive performance here from the Sixers in this game on the road against the Lakers. I like that the total opened up at 232.5, not in the 240s, which is a good sign. Would not have been shocked to see it be a little bit higher in a game involving Luka, LeBron, and Joel Embiid. That's for sure. But good to see that total a little bit lower. I think the Lakers play some defense. They clamp up Embiid and co. Embiid a little bit banged up as well. And they get a big-time win in a cover late night. Fade the red-hot streaking Sixers and back the Lakers to win 2 games in a row for the first time in a couple weeks.
Sure. I'm in on that.
Okay.
Super rare. Krabs.
Very rare.
Lakers backing.
Very rare. You don't see that very often, folks. We'll see how it goes. See how it goes.
Massive.
Okay. What else you got? You got one more straight bet for the peeps?
One more.
Word.
Somehow I have a team total 2 days in a row in this conference.
Okay.
But taking UT Arlington under.
Wow.
In this game, 69.5, which they've come off like a couple splooge fest, I guess you could say, for them relatively. But the first time this game came around, it was 56-52, so super low scoring game. And I don't think that was just a one-off thing. It's more of a product of how both of these teams play. Especially, I guess UT Arlington by the numbers is the better 3-point defense, but Utah Tech, it's kind of more how they play. They are the 21st ranked 3-point defense in all of college basketball and just under the top 50 or just inside the top 50 in attempts allowed. So you have to do everything in your power to score in the paint on them. The problem with that for UT Arlington is their leading scorer, Marcel McCreary, is very 3-point dependent. He's coming off a game where he just took 12 threes, so a large majority of his shot volume comes from 3 at 13.9 points per game. So, he's the guy. So, you're going to have to find other guys to kind of fill in those gaps, especially if you're attacking in the paint, getting the free throw line against this team, which I think is going to be very, very difficult. So, I think there's no reason why this game should be much different than the first time that they played. Maybe that, I guess if it's any sort different, which is why I'm just not taking the under in this game, it's probably going to be because UT Arlington, I think, is in a pretty tough spot, I guess, to win this game. I wouldn't be surprised if Utah Tech kind of gets their lick back and maybe they bust up the scoring a little bit and win this game. They're a short favorite after a pretty heartbreaking loss in that first one by 4 points. But I think UT Arlington's offense, after a couple games where they were kind of allowed to run, like Cal Baptist is a great matchup for that. Southern Utah is as well. Tarleton, even though they didn't put up a crazy amount of points, 71 doing that. That's a very fast-paced game. Utah Valley, same thing. Not the same in this game. So I think they're going to have a tough time putting ball in basket.
Yep.
They ain't getting 70.
Yep. Fading UTA, coming off a 77-piece and 80-piece. 4 games in a row where they've scored at least 70 points, typically closer to 80. Love it. I think it's a really good spot.
Sure.
I'm in. Nasty game. I do think ITT Tech wins that game as well.
ITT Tech.
I do.
Yep.
I do. All right. Awesome. Let's talk about some squares. All right. Can't be worse than yesterday's squares. Promise you that. I got 2 that I like for today. Mr. Matthew Schaefer. And Jovan, you talked about it, man. You said, hey, these points less thans are hitting. The goals allowed might not be hitting, but the points allowed are hitting.
You've been sharp on the point squares.
And I've been sharp taking Mr. Matthew Schaefer last night.
1-0.
Okay, 1-0 so far. Let's make it 2-0 tonight. Love the under in this game tonight. Thought about putting it on the sharp report. It was an honorable mention. I really do like the under 5.5 in New Jersey and New York. The under is catching steam as well. Very rarely do you see unders catching steam. And totals moving down overall from the opener in the Big 2-6. And this total opened up at 5.5. Typically, totals are opening up at 6.5 in the Big 2-6 in the NHL. Not in this game, not tonight. We had a 5.5 opener, -110 both ways. Now we see the under at -125. Do we see some sort of crazy 5 total here? Probably not. It'll probably just be a very juicy 5.5 under. And I will certainly be on that. I'm not afraid to eat some juice every once in a while, especially if it's V8. So I'll tell you right now, this game's going under. Looking at the charts for our guy here, Matthew Schaefer, which is the first normal square in this category. If you go to NHL, you go to points, the first normal square that you can see that pops up right in your face is Mr. Matthew Schaefer, the defenseman, by the way. If he was good at scoring goals, he'd be playing offense. First off, he's a defenseman, okay, but he's been splooging of late, points-wise. He had 2 against Pittsburgh in the last game, did not score against the Caps. Go Caps, showing some heart right now. But he did have a point in the last 3 games before that. So he scored in 4 of the last 5 games. Chart could not be more green. He's coming off a 2-piece against Pittsburgh. And this Islanders team is coming off of a game where they scored a decent amount of goals as well in a 5-4 win. Crazy game against Pittsburgh in that last one. Want to fade goals, fade points in this game with them coming off that 5-4 win. And the Devils, if you look at what they've been doing over the last month or so, they're in a ton of low-scoring games. They typically are in games that go under. So that's probably why this total is so low in the first place. I want to lean into that. And I want to take the less than half a point for Mr. Matthew Schaefer on the Islanders tonight with that green chart. I also like the Devils in this game as well. You get a team with the worst record as a favorite and catching 5 or so cents of steam, nothing crazy. But good to see them catching a little bit of steam, and now they are the favorite at home in this game with a much worse record than the Islanders. I like the Devils. I like the under, and that's 2 great points for why this Matthew Schaefer less than half a point is hitting.
Yeah, I like that on too.
Let's talk about Mr. Dominic Barlow.
Splooge last game.
Dominic Barlow's coming off a career high. Dominic Barlow's coming off of a absolute muckening. Dominic with a K, by the way. Dominick. He is up for 8.5 points after he had 10 against the Warriors, and he had 26 against the Clippers 2 games ago. That's probably the one you were thinking about.
Yep.
26 points. Career high for Mr. Dominic Barlow. You will never see him score that many points again in a game.
Funny story before you get into this. I know that because we were playing 2K the other day, and Trent was talking about because I don't know if you saw last night. Last night he actually put a slip. He's like, I'm tired of taking all the goods. We had this conversation. He's like, I want to get in the lab, find some of the other guys. So a couple nights before, he was like, I kid you not. I was trying to get surgical with a square. I wanted to start coming with squares like ready to go. That are more than just the goats to the app. He said, I was seriously considering, and I was very, very close to making my POD. Dominic Barlow less than points.
Okay.
And he had a career high.
26.
Yeah.
26. And then he followed it up with double digits again against the Warriors. 10-piece in that last game. After night off, are we expecting Dominic Barlow to splooge again and have double-digit points for 3 games in a row? I'm just not seeing it. Chart's pretty green. I like the under in this game. If I didn't make that clear earlier, I like the under in this game. I obviously like the Lakers. I'm on them on the spread in this game. So I will trust the Lakers to at least keep Dominic Barlow from splooging. You can get a couple buckets. You can get a couple free throws. You got a little bit of wiggle room. But seeing him at 8.5 points after he's had 2 of his best games of the season, I feel like is pretty telling. He also probably had 10 points because Embiid didn't play in that last game.
Yeah,
probably
he didn't
helped
play
as well.
either of those games, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Which, I mean, questionable, but I think he's supposed to play today.
I think he'll play.
Regardless, can probably squeak this without that anyway.
Yep. Fading Mr. Dominic Barlow, coming off of back-to-back legacy performances.
Sure.
Okay. What are you cooking up over there on Prize Picks?
Going to the ice again.
Wow.
This might be one of the first chart reports we've had, or at least the first one in a while, where there's multiple hockey squares in there.
Yeah.
But I like Scott Sabrin hits today. He is on the team for one reason and one reason only.
Okay.
And it typically comes when they play the Panthers. Now, it's a little different this time because, like, if you look at his chart, he's been back for 1 game. He played against the Sabres, and he only played 6 minutes in that game, and he had 4 hits. But he's had games, 3 of them, I think, against the Panthers so far this year, and, like, he hasn't been getting this amount of hits. The reason for that, though, is now it's a little different because he's coming up, not just because they're playing the Panthers right before the break, but it's also because we're down a couple of guys. Like, the lineup's pretty thin, so there's no Cirelli, there's no Braden Point, there's a couple guys that are going to be up there on the line, so they're pretty thin up there. So, like, I wouldn't be surprised if he has a couple more minutes than those first couple games against the Panthers, where he also did see more minutes than he typically does coming up. But it's literally a meme, Krabs. Like, when he got called up, you can look at the comments under those posts. I wonder who they're playing next, because whoever put Lightning Panthers as the last game before the break should be fired.
Yep.
There's going to be probably injuries in this game, and I'm glad the Lightning are kind of thin going into this game so somebody doesn't get hurt. Scott Sabrin's here to hurt people. And He's going to have a pretty good shot to do that today. So he's going to be hitting the Panthers.
Yeah, you were talking about that the other day on BTL.
Yeah, I think this is in an under game. I wouldn't mind taking this under. I think it's going to be gross. I think it's going to be slow. Tarasov's in net, which kind of sucks because we get no Bob, but I wouldn't be surprised if this game is just a bloodbath.
Okay.
A ton of hits, probably from the guy that is only here to do that. And then Brendan Laureate, less than 10.5 points. You like the square too. This is a tough matchup for him, and makes it a little weirder. The only reason why I didn't include like the RA, which the PRA is on the pop tab, and I think it's the number one square still, is because Mustafa Fiam got hurt in the last game for Cincinnati, and he might not play. So I think that affects like what he could do rebounding wise, but points wise, Lorient's still going to be matched up against Bob Miller. So like Bob Miller is sneaky putting together like a really good season for Cincinnati, and he's a fantastic defender. And I was watching the first game they played because the first game they played was 62-60, super slow. He was 1 for 5 from the field, didn't shoot a 3, only had 2 points in that game. Bob Miller just like the whole offense was Lorient chilling on the perimeter so they could keep Bob Miller like out of the paint, and that was with Fiam playing. So like Lorient, I think he hit a 3 or 2 in the last game that he had like his career high or season high. He's not a shooter. So like he's not going to shoot, and that's the only way you like beat Bob Miller as a defender right now. So like regardless of whether Fiam's playing or not, I think honestly if he doesn't play, that's even more reason to keep him out of the paint. Like Lorient's probably going to be chilling out on the perimeter again. So like I like the under in this game as well. Super low total, so I think we see a replica of what we saw the first game. I think it's a horrid matchup for Lorient, which if you look at what he did a lot of his last game, first of all, he played Baylor, who is, I think, the smallest team not named TCU in the Big 12 and the worst paint defense by the numbers in the Big 12. All of his points, besides the 1-3 hit, were off of just ridiculously wide open dunks that he was just cutting and nobody was guarding him. So, like, you also have a team that's basically playing 5 guards in Baylor. So, like, nobody's defending anything he was doing. It was the most wide open stuff. It was a dunk contest. It's not going to happen, especially in, like, a slow half-court game against Cincinnati, which is probably going to be a slugfest of a game. Conneroff's going to have to make some tough shots. I think it'll be hard.
Love this last stand. Love that the number one most popular square in college basketball is his PRA.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Let's hope Cincy plays some defense tonight. Right? Goots, we can get Old Bay shipped in here in the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They have hot Old Bay seasoning we could get from Walmart shipped in here.
Okay.
Fresh off the presses. We can get you some OG as well.
Yep.
Dude.
Need it. Okay.
Dude.
Do you know where Westworth Village is? Is that anywhere close around here?
I think that's pretty far.
That's the closest place that has it in person.
Dude,
You're lying.
Krabs, I would guarantee you we could go to a couple of grocery stores around here and we'd be able to find it in under 20 minutes, drives included.
I'm just not seeing it.
I'd be willing to put a wager on it.
Just not seeing it. What do you think, chat?
Thanks, I will. Appreciate it.
You think he's lying through his teeth, or?
I think he's lying through his teeth.
Yeah. Get it ordered from Walmart, but it's more expensive. It's like $10. They got some sketchy sites though, Goots. We could maybe get some cheaper product.
Nah.
We're going to the dark web for.
I'm paying a preem.
I need a spice guy. Yeah, what if somebody's tampering with it, making fake Old Bay?
Yeah, that's the problem. That's why I want it sent from Maryland.
And it better be sealed.
This is just.
You think the Old Bay is better back in Maryland than it is down here?
I do.
Probably is a little bit better.
Yeah.
A little fresher.
I can't, dude. I can't with Krabs and Goods sometimes.
It's closer
man.
to the source. You know?
I actually can't.
Where do you think the Old Bay factory even is? It's probably not even in Maryland.
You know
what I
McCormick.
mean?
Oh no, it is in Maryland. It is. I know it is. It's in
Hunt Valley, Maryland.
It's in Hagerstown. Yeah.
Yeah. They did kind of go. They went corp.
My dad painted their whole facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was like a month job.
You get paid in Old Bay.
I think he got some Old Bay, but no, he got cold hard
I
cash.
would have just said, "I'll do this job for free. You give me a couple barrels of Old Bay."
No, my dad liked the money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Smarter man than me.
Yep.
Hunt Valley, Maryland. Yeah, but they did sell out McCormick and Company. Did buy them, so they're not a mom and pop anymore. But
no,
product is still great. Still great. It was invented in Baltimore. While created in Baltimore, seasonings now produced in Hunt Valley, Maryland.
Yeah, Old Bay was invented in Baltimore. Star Spangled Banner was written in Baltimore.
Yep.
The best coach of all time is from Maryland, and the best athlete of all time is from Maryland. Pretty crazy.
I mean, that is just.
It's true.
You could make an argument Michael Phelps is one of the best athletes of our lifetime.
He's the best
100%.
athlete of all time. And Bill Belichick, best coach.
Yeah, he's from Annapolis, so good.
Yeah, well, it's from Maryland. I said
Yeah.
from Maryland.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And me,
Well,
Chaco.
just want to make a point here. I went
secrets.
on DoorDash.
Okay.
DoorDash to immediately find out where you could get Old Bay. I've never seen more options. Dollar General with every kind of Old Bay.
Yeah, but you don't want that Dollar General.
It's the same Old Bay.
You don't want that Dollar General seasoning.
I don't want that Dollar
regardless.
General shit.
Regardless.
You're telling me
Kroger.
with our address right now, don't say it out loud, but
I know.
office address, you could get Old Bay delivered right now.
Delivered. You can even get it from the Dash Mart in 15 minutes.
I don't
Wow.
need that.
Old Bay.
I don't need
Restaurant
Dollar
Depot
General,
has the
Nuck.
biggest assortment of Old Bay, the largest containers I've
Here's
ever
the problem,
seen.
though. You
Kroger.
put
same
the
shit.
order in, next thing you know, order's canceled. They don't have Old Bay. It was all facade.
At some point.
You
It's
ever get
just-
groceries delivered and sometimes they don't have the exact brand product that you have? Right?
No.
Sometimes that happens.
No, because then it would already show up as not available.
They have the hot, Old Bay hot seasoning.
I'd have to look through the fine print.
That
of
you're
these,
probably
but
not
there's
gonna find.
there's every possible. I've never seen this many Old Bays.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
unbelievable.
Still haven't seen it. I don't believe you. I don't believe it.
It's actually just.
Ethan Zeransky's going to ship. He's going to send Old Bay to the office.
Spicy 3, we're dropping the Super Bowl pod tomorrow, my man. Should be out by BTL time. That's the goal.
No.
Okay. Jovan, you order Old Bay now, and if it's delivered by the end of BTL and Krabs and Goots say it is the same as Maryland Old Bay, I will gift subs.
Not saying that.
See, the thing is, like, even if it is, they're not going to say that.
Something just a little off.
Little off.
It could be the exact. I could give them two separate ones, of one from Maryland, one not from Maryland. They would not be able to tell the difference.
We
Yeah.
could do it like a blindfold taste test.
I would tell.
Goots would never be.
Yeah, DoorDash and Old Bay, that might be a handout. I don't know if that's allowed. You gotta go pick it up. You gotta go find it.
It's
To
just
acquire it yourself.
unbelievable shit, man.
Yep. All right. I think we can move on. Old Bay is kind of a me guy seasoning. And how is that, Big Cheesy? I'd love to hear the sell job on that. I'd love to hear the sell job on that.
It might be a me guy seasoning.
Trent
That's
had
what
a
it is.
funny point earlier today. He said Shams has to be me guy of the week for this
Dude,
week, right?
He's been
He's, you know,
joking that for 6 months, and he's staying.
yep. Shams has been doing the old look at me. I know everything. I see the future. I know every trade, every deal. Giannis is getting on the move. He's getting mobile. People were talking about it for weeks, probably months. I just have only been tuned in for weeks about it. And what do you know? Giannis ain't going anywhere. Shocker. Attaboy, Shams. You might be me guy of the week. It's going to be a tough one. It's going to be close because there's some other people in the running.
Yeah.
People that may or might not be related to Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. That's
We'll
a yearly. That's how you know it's Super Bowl week.
That
Patrick
is true.
Mahomes Senior
I feel
gets
like it-
arrested.
Always happens.
Yeah, it's a yearly tradition.
Yep.
Like, what does he do? Especially like if they're not in the bowl.
How does he not have a driver?
Yeah. How does he have a
Yeah,
license?
I don't know. I'm sure he won't now. This is number 3. Dewey number 3.
Bro, literally 3-peated DUIs.
Yeah.
3-peated.
And just like Patrick Mahomes had to tell the wifey and had to tell his little bro, zip it. You know how we didn't see any clips, any
Oh, I'm
vids,
watching
any
Cody.
TikToks from the wifey or from Jackson Mahomes this entire season?
Yeah. They were
I'm assuming.
quiet. Well, that was also because they're fucking
Oh,
duck.
Jordan.
Sure.
Jordan.
It might have even been last year too.
Oh,
Yeah,
when
last
they
year
were
it was
pretty
a
quiet.
little toned down last year too, I guess.
I'm
yeah.
assuming there was a combo that was had from Patrick saying, hey, listen up, guys, huddle up here. We can't be having the TikToks. We can't be having the hate. We can't be having dancing on the Sean Taylor 21 on the field during a Commanders game. We can't be having any of it.
No.
Can't be having any of
simply
it.
Can't have it.
At some point, you feel like you got to have a combo with the Pops. Pops, listen, man. Happy to put my card on your Uber. Okay, happy to hire you a chauffeur there's no world where Patrick Mahomes Sr. should be operating a motor vehicle in the Big 2-6.
Maybe it was just a heart thing. Mahomes couldn't three-peat, so his dad had to do it somehow.
Okay.
Sneak.
That's the Mahomes three-peat we're getting?
That's the Mahomes three-peat that
Pop's getting 3 DUIs, not Mahomes getting 3 Super Bowls. Okay.
Honorable mention could be Bad Bunny with his reaction to winning a Grammy or whatever it is.
Yeah, this might surprise you, but I'm actually not a big Grammy guy.
Yeah, well, it was a clip all over Twitter.
Okay.
I didn't watch the Grammys.
I feel like you should be just not an award show guy, period.
I'm not.
That's like one of the
ESPY is
biggest
pretty
me guy
sick.
events.
Yeah, it is. The only
Look
one
at
I
me.
care about on earth is the MVP award for the NFL
Yeah.
Tonight.
Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a tough call this week. Shams, Patrick Mahomes Sr. I mean, look, you get 1 DUI, hit the reset button, figure it out. I'm not saying it's okay. Learning point, right? That's when you got to maybe make some life changes. You get a second one, you're an idiot. Idiot. You get a second Dewey, respectfully, you are a bozo. And you should not have a license. Okay? Even if you get 1, you're kind of scummy. Okay? You get 2, you should not have a license. You get 3, you're pretty much telling everybody to kick rocks and go F themselves. You don't have a care in the world. No rules apply to you.
None.
Third?
A third is crazy.
A third is insane. It's almost unheard of. Unheard of. Me guy move from Patrick Mahomes Sr. Me guy move. Is this the same guy who's also fighting people in the streets down in NOLA a couple years ago? I remember seeing a video about that. Some guy went up to him who he used to play baseball with or something back in the day, or had beef with back in the day, and they were like fighting in the streets of NOLA during the Super Bowl.
I'm sure he was 100% sober for that too. I'm sure he is and was.
We get the guy a chauffeur in the Big 2-6. Call him a taxi if he's old school. Some of those peeps don't like using the Uber app. It stresses them out, right? My parents aren't using that shit. It's way over their heads. They're calling a cab still. Get the guy a cab. What are we doing, man?
You know what the most underrated part of this all is? Fucking 55. 55.
I mean, yeah, grown-ass adult.
I mean, beyond a grown-ass adult. We're in AARP territory.
Yeah, he just qualified.
Getting DUIs. 3 of them.
Oh, man. I mean, he's giving Aaron Judge's wife a run for her money.
Taking my line, Krabs, right out of my mouth.
You might be honorable mention as well this week.
Let's get to Pickett, man. This is crazy.
Take us to Pickett, Goots. Are you guys excited for the Super Bowl party? Are you guys excited for, not the party, of course you are, the halftime show? Are you guys excited for Bad Bunny? Are you excited for the halftime show? Be honest.
I'm good.
I don't listen to Bad Bunny. I don't give a shit.
I mean, I couldn't tell you a single song by Bad Bunny. Doesn't mean it's not going to be electric and he's not going to bring energy and it's not going to be bangers. I understand that his music is not
the target audience.
I'm not the target audience for his music, for sure. I'm assuming he makes some like good vibes music, some dance music, right? Some catchy songs. I'm sure he has a couple. I'm sure he has a couple songs that if I heard him, I'd be like, okay, this is him. Sure. I've heard that one on the radio a time or two, right? I'm just not that excited. I'm a big rap guy. Pretty much all I listen to is rap. But for the Super Bowl, I always love when they bring out an old goat, an old bands, old rock bands, guy who's been around, seen some shit, a guy at the end of his career who's got, 10 plus bangers. My favorite Super Bowl halftime show of all time, this is one of my earliest memories, was The Who.
Yep.
Back in the day. And they played banger after banger
Played
after
their hearts
banger.
out.
I'm surprised Goots even knows who that is.
I know the Who is.
Certainly
I know
his time.
old rock I love.
Yeah, The Who.
Yep.
They killed it. I would love to see some old rock bands. I would love to see, I don't know, some like cool grunge bands. Like, I don't know, Green Day would be sick.
Yeah.
I don't know, some like cool rock, some real music.
Even a newer Greta Van Fleet. Newer rock band. Very good.
Never heard of them.
You should.
Okay. Van Halen would be sick. I don't even know if they're still up and moving.
Yeah, Creed.
Rush. Creed. Nickelback. If Nickelback did the Super Bowl halftime show, people would go nuts.
Nuts.
You could talk about hating Nickelback all you want, but they got bangers. Jovan, you had to pick one guy to do the Super Bowl. Or gal. Or gal.
Like one realistic guy or
Your fave.
oh, I mean, Youngboy. Listen to Youngboy 24/7.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting the call.
He's never gonna get called.
Why would he?
Probably shouldn't because he's in jail and has 17
People
kids
forget.
with different women.
People forget we
And
literally
it's-
had.
They got a kids limit?
Well, I was saying he has like 17 kids and I'm pretty sure he has AIDS. So like it's
What?
all separate conversation, but I'm pretty sure he's given that all the way through to every single baby mother,
No shot.
which is crazy. Crazy that they allow that. But
I feel like that should be getting talked about more. I haven't heard a peep about that.
well, like it's consensual, I guess. Like it's been a known thing for years.
Damn. That's crazy.
But
People forget we literally had Chris Stapleton moving people to tears in the national anthem, and then we don't put him on the halftime show. Sad.
He'd be good.
He'd be maybe one of the best of all time. Yeah.
He'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zach Brown Band would be good.
Yep. Morgan.
Morgan Wallen would be sick.
I
Yep.
feel like he's
Front of the line.
Got to be
country.
getting the call at some point.
He's front of
Right?
the line.
Once they distance himself.
Yeah. When
Time wise from him dropping the
I hear Bad
Oh, yeah.
Bunny come on, it doesn't move me at all. Luke
Yeah,
Combs.
it's
Yep.
not moving needle.
No.
What is
Doesn't-
Chad
doesn't hit my
saying here?
soul.
But you're definitely getting. I would think next year's got to be like a pop singer.
Yeah, something like
So we've
that.
gone rap. We've gone.
Yes, Tyson.
I don't know what Bad Bunny technically is, but not rap.
Mm.
Just preaching the gospel here, Big Chief.
Probably the country pop
Mm.
cross. Somebody's gonna get it.
Adam, Rihanna already killed it. She already the Super Bowl that me and Trent went to in Arizona, she performed.
Yeah.
And it was awesome. It was really good. It was really good. How does one not like Bad Bunny? I don't even know if I don't like him.
Yeah. It's not, I don't think it's
Like,
that we
I've
don't.
just never
we
listened
don't
to
not
his
like
music.
him. Yeah. We just don't listen to this shit.
Like, I'm not getting in the car after a hard day's work and typing in Spotify, Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, like a lot of the people that say they're excited about Bad Bunny's Super Bowl halftime performance, like straight up, they're fucking lying. Let's
Why are they lying?
let's call it real. Like
Why are they lying?
they don't listen to Bad Bunny. Like
Okay.
I'm seeing tweets with fucking Tiffany from Starbucks saying, "Oh my god, I'm so excited about."
Okay.
But you don't listen to Bad Bunny. You listen to fucking Taylor Swift and Morgan Wallen. Don't give me that bullshit.
Tiffany.
We're just trying to talk and gaslight. Move on.
Yeah.
The global audience is going to be pumped for it, which will be cool. I guess that's like a different Super Bowl performer, but people are just straight up capping that they're excited for this.
Tiffany catching strays.
Degen is a huge Bad Bunny fan.
Yeah, his wife is Hispanic, so I'm sure he like actually listens to it.
Okay.
There are people that actually don't listen to it that are trying to create the facade that they're the biggest Bad Bunny fan in history. Just stop.
Taylor Swift and me guy for not ever wanting to do the halftime show. Make it
Yeah,
all about her.
because you don't get paid doing the halftime show.
Mm.
Yeah.
So that's probably why she's never done it. Me got moved.
She's too busy flying her private jet every day and
Yeah.
killing the environment.
5 minutes down the street. Yep.
All right. Back to Bad Bunny halftime show just shows the state of our society. I don't think it's that deep.
No,
I
it's
think
really
they just
not
try
that
to
deep.
diversify the halftime shows. I
Like
mean,
it's gonna do numbers because like he's a huge global artist.
Yeah. I mean, look at what the NFL is trying to do right now the most. They're trying to expand the game overseas. That's the number one thing on their list right now. That's why they have so many fucking 9:30 a.m. games. Next year, they have a 9:30 a.m. game every week,
Yeah, like that's just
Every week.
That's unbelievable.
every single week of the season. And it's not slowing down. So it makes sense with their game plan. I don't hate it. If he puts on a good show, he puts on a good show.
Like,
I
I'm
wasn't super stoked about Shakira doing it a couple years ago. She fucking killed it.
What do you mean you weren't excited about Shakira?
Well,
and
I
J-Lo
wasn't
doing
thinking
it?
about the visual factors. I was thinking
mean,
more of the music.
That was
initially.
probably a top 2 visual Super Bowl halftime performance of all time.
And it wasn't.
think we were-
wasn't too.
We're losing
It
plot.
probably wasn't. I mean, yeah,
That was number one.
That was probably number 1.
I'd be down to run them back and have them do it again.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I mean, shit. They'll let them do it every year.
Did Justin Timberlake do it?
Yeah, he did it with Janet. That's why I was kind of leaving one out there because Janet did kind of pop dead in the Super Bowl.
Oh, it was that one.
Yeah,
Okay. Coldplay, I'm pretty sure did it as well. Okay. All right. Awesome. Kanye. I don't think Kanye's getting the call, Spicy 3. I think we're past that point. I don't know if he's getting any calls.
Yeah. Probably
days.
not, but like he I don't know. He's on a redemption tour now.
Yeah, for right now. We'll see how long that lasts.
So he was
Until he starts saying the most crazy shit.
Yeah. I don't know. It seemed different the way he was talking about it. He
Mm.
had like a super long apology, and I guess he's starting to get back out performing.
Mm.
I don't know that he'll ever be back in good graces enough to do an NFL halftime show, but I feel like we're probably going to get to that point as a society where we welcome him back relatively soon.
That's the one rapper I'd like.
Goots is actually a big Kanye.
I'm a Kanye.
Nobody
guy.
wants to say it, but like that would be. I
That'd
can't.
be sick.
I can't think of a halftime performer
Yeah.
that would be a better show.
Yeah, he would absolutely kill it.
He
Like
would kill it.
Drake would be sick if he were ever to do it. But like
Drake
I
would be
feel like
sick.
the Kanye halftime show would be peak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wayne
Drake's last
wouldn't even
on
be
my list.
cool. I love Wayne, but that would be an awful halftime show. We were talking about that last year, like because it was in Louisiana and he was pissed that he didn't get the call. Love Wayne. We'll listen to any Carter album for as long as I live. Horrific performer at this point. It's not even worth it.
Did the Black Eyed Peas do it? Because they'd be great.
Well,
Yeah,
isn't
right?
Shakira in the Black Eyed Peas?
No.
Oh,
And who's
Fergie.
Fergie.
Come on, dude.
Yeah, they might have done it. They
They-
might have done it. Yeah.
They did it. I remember
They
them
did.
doing it.
Yeah.
They did. Okay.
Sorry, folks.
All right. Little Skies, maybe? We get some
Okay.
Little Skies up
Good
in
on
there?
that.
Okay,
Goots, you ever listen to a Little Sky song?
that's a Goose rapper.
Who even is that?
He's a rapper.
Okay. Sounds
He's got that
knock.
song Magic that was in one of the sports games.
Sounds knock.
I think it was in Madden. You Little Skies, get the call up.
Well, Skies had a year.
The Big 2-6.
He had
He had two great albums
I forget
back in the day.
Yeah,
Life of a Dark Rose.
masterpiece.
Yeah.
And then he just fell off
I think
like
now
Peyton
he's just,
Hillis.
I think
Yes,
he just
Chris.
does drugs all the time now. He doesn't.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. We got True Tyler getting involved. Little Sky's goated. Wow, no way that prompted True Tyler to drop a sub.
Let's go.
Let's go, True Tyler. I like Little Skies. I listen to him almost every day.
And will you
Be honest.
still listen to Little Skies?
Yes, dudes. He actually dropped an album like not that long ago for the first time in 5 years.
Ah,
Yeah.
I didn't know people still bump Little Skies.
Yeah, he dropped off the face of the earth for legitimately 5 years and then just reappeared last year.
Wow.
Yep. All right. W's. Enough of us yapping. Actually, real quick, I want to see who the chat likes for the halftime show. If you could pick anybody on the planet, any bands, anyone, any guy, any gal, to do the Super Bowl halftime show, who would you pick? Drop it in the comments. Drop it in the chat. If you could pick anybody to do the Super Bowl halftime show, who are you picking?
Seeing way too many Sabrina Carpenters. And one from Danny Mahoney.
Wow, that's crazy.
We're gooning way too early here, folks.
It's 12:50 p.m., folks.
Insane gooning.
Lil Uzi would be sick. Mike Stud. Beat Bobby Flay. Come on, dude. I actually went to a Mike Stud concert back in the day. Not very proud of it.
No need to Mike Stud concert.
Yeah, what if instead of music they do a Bobby Flay versus
just Mike
Guy
now,
Fieri cook-off?
It's just Mike, and he has a podcast. I don't even think he makes music anymore. He might.
Somebody time out LMNG in chat, please.
LMG and a Swifty, he is sexy.
Please.
Yep, I went to a Mike Stud concert. I went to a G-Eazy concert. I went to a Hoodie Allen concert in high school.
Krabs, this is like, I don't know if there's any whiter rappers in history.
What do you expect, dude?
No. But like, those are
That might be the big three.
those
of
are
white.
cream cheese.
Yeah,
Literally cream cheese.
that might be the big three
that
of white rappers of our lifetime. Yeah.
That's as close as you can get without Macklemore.
Yeah. Oh, I also went to a Macklemore concert at Capital One Arena. That place was sold out. It was bumping. He was popping tags, doing the whole shebang. Swear to God, me and my buddy in middle school, we went to a Macklemore concert at Capital One Arena.
No,
Swear to God.
man.
Swear to
At
God.
least he was popping crazy for
It
that
was
time. I can understand.
Popping. It was popping, bro. He was on one. I would go back. If he could play the same concert over again, I'd go back. All right. W show today, guys. We appreciate you. Logic, also fire. Never went to see him. He's a Maryland guy. Goots.
Yep.
You like Logic?
Do.
I wonder why. I'd rather listen to a chainsaw Captain
Yeah,
Crush said. Okay. No, ZC Nukes. I mentioned G-Eazy. I went to his concert as well.
Yeah, that was in the Cream Cheese Trio.
Yep.
G-Eazy. Who are the other ones? Mike Stud.
G-Eazy, Hoodie Allen, Mike Studs. And then you can make it a big four and add Macklemore in the fold. I got no shame, Chad. I am how I am.
It's just.
I have also been to a Travis Scott concert.
Yes, that's
so does that give me a little more credibility? I think I'm probably too far gone. All right, let's craft up a squad ride for today. I don't want to run over. Let's get in the lab here. Goots, do me a favor, my man. If you're around, if you're local,
potato salad wrappers.
Run that shit, Goots. I'm trying to see that trend. Yeah, that is the official no seasoning on your chicken.
How do we go off the rails like
rapper
this,
list?
man?
Unbelievable.
That is just.
How do we get
unbelievable. Here? Yeah, if you add Mike Posner into that, I think the world would explode.
Oh my
I went to a Mike Posner concert. The world wouldn't even exist like it does right now. Okay, let's move. Hoodie Allen is also dog shit. I used to listen to that music. Just terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. All right, Jovan, we can't buy one to save our lives right now, man.
Yeah, certainly can't.
What are we thinking?
Oof.
I know what I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking we put the mountain here front and center.
I mean, I feel like we have to with that chain on.
Mount chain, mount spread. Has to be done.
Legit has to be done.
I think we put your UT Arlington team total under in here.
I'm gonna say that too. Fuck. Oh, I wish this was a home game. Yeah. Okay. Sneaky kind of cool stadium that. Not too far. Oh, wait, we got Daniel coming in with a 40-month resubber.
What's up, Daniel?
Shout out, Daniel.
Yo.
Daniel, you're him, brother. My sack is telling me Southern Indiana has to go in here, and they're winning this game outright.
Sack's telling you?
Yep.
There it is.
Sack State is telling me.
Fading the goats.
Fading the goats, Southern Indiana plus 11.
Okay, I'll listen to the sack.
We'll look at this Kings game one more time.
Yeah, go ahead and take a peep.
We could also potentially get the under in the Islanders and Devils involved as well.
I wouldn't hate that. I don't know if you peep the category, if you just fully banned it and intend not to look at it.
Oh, no, I looked at it still, yeah.
Yeah, but
the category does not make me like your Kings play that much, but maybe that's a good thing.
That could be a good thing. I guess the only thing a little concerning about the Devils under, I believe, I'm double checking, they're coming off of
They're coming off a 3-0 shutout, yes.
Yeah. Don't love that.
All right, I'm going to trust you on the Kings. We'll fade the fucking goals allowed category.
Go. Yeah,
Let's go 4 plays, 4 winners. Let's go Mount St. Mary's plus 4. UT Arlington, team total under 69.5. Nice. We'll go Southern Indiana plus 11.5, and we'll go LA Kings on the money line. 4 plays, 4 winners. Get involved. Okay, Goots is crafting up this poll for you guys right now as we speak. Daniel, again, thank you for the subbies. True Tyler as well. Sade Whiteman, thank you so much for the subbies, bro. Took it with Brent, the Gummy 1, Auto Gelato, Lane's Locks, It Pass as well. Appreciate all the subbies getting involved today. You guys have some homework for tonight. Not going to make you listen to Macklemore, G-Eazy, any of these guys that we just mentioned. I do have some homework, though, for you. Listen to the song Magic by Little Skies this afternoon. That song will get you moving and grooving. That song will get you fired up.
That shit is literally Rav music.
That song is gas.
It's Rav iPad kid music.
Yep. I got no shame. Listen to Magic by Little Skies. It'll change your life. Change your life. Okay?
Coco.
Dubs.
That's the music that all the sweaty 12-year-olds that played Ultimate Team with their mom's credit
Was that
card.
the game that Magic was on? Was it
Yeah, it was
Madden?
Madden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It'd literally be,
It's a banger.
I'd be going up against all 99 overall team, kid running the same plays every 4 times, and I just fucking rolling up with it, this magic in the menu, and I'm in catch it.
Such a fire song. Such a fire song. Not a big Machine Gun Kelly guy. Might be a little too public for me, Dead Larry Bird.
Yeah, it's way
Might be
too
a little
corp
too
for
public.
Krabs.
Yeah, way too corp. Way too corp. All right, chat. Get those votes in. The polls are in the chats. No yap today, I believe. We got people everywhere. We got people going places. We got people making content over here. We got people over there. No yap today. Okay. Assuming those will return on Monday.
Yes.
All right. So we will not have BTL tomorrow either. I apologize once again. We are going to release a Super Bowl BTL exclusive podcast, though, for you guys on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you guys get your pods. If you want to watch, you can watch on our YouTube at Bookit Sports. If you want to listen, you can listen on Spotify and Apple Music. That puppy will be out tomorrow. Check that puppy out. Drop a like on the YouTube if you're watching that shit, please. It helps more than you guys know. And get your votes in for the squad ride. You got a couple minutes left. Hurry up. Go, 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 go. 4 plays, 4 winners. Mount St. Mary's +4. UT Arlington team total under. We got Southern Indiana +11.5. And we've got the LA Kings on the ML. I'm going to go pull up the poll right now.
Weird assortment of plays.
If I had to guess, I'm assuming Southern Indiana doesn't have a single vote. Oh, it has 1%. Nice. Nobody voted for that play. Okay. 2 minutes left. Hurry up. Go, go, go. 2 minutes left. Hurry up. Go, go, go. 2 minutes. Get your votes in. The link is in both the Twitch and the YouTube chats. Okay? Don't just sit there. Get involved. Get involved. All right? Get involved. Click the right button, please. Love seeing that Mount St. Mary's logo. Up and moving. Beautiful logo. You can see on the top of the logo is a little mountain.
Yeah.
That's where the school is. It's in the mountains.
It's actually in the mountains.
Yes.
I didn't even know they had mountains that deep.
They got
They
mountains in
do.
Maryland. They do.
They got everything in Maryland.
They got yeah, they actually do.
That's a good football team.
Yeah.
Good team.
Yep. That is true for now. That's true for now. Get the votes in, chat. Hurry up. Go, go, go. Mount St. Mary's, UT Arlington, Southern Indiana, and the LA Kings. I was really hoping that Javon's wheel spin the other day would land on a Lamar Jackson MVP ticket.
Yeah.
That would actually make me furious every
It'd
time.
probably make you hate him even
I
more.
looked at it.
Probably make you hate him even more.
No,
What I want.
I'd be chirping at insane levels.
That's what I want.
Get those votes in, chat. Hurry up. Go, go, go. You got 1 minute left. Get those votes in. Get them in. Get them in.
That magical skies fire on mute from chat.
Yep. Yep. Wow.
Steamage.
We should have a Spaces still on Saturday, Chris. We still should have a Spaces. I'm going to fire one up before this engagement party.
Wow.
Yep.
That is just so much heart.
It's a lot of heart being shown.
I'll hop in that too. I'll be free, probably.
Or get those votes in, chat. Last call for the squad ride poll. Can we please get a squad ride tonight? It's been a while. Should have just made the squad ride Matthew Fitzpatrick to win the Waste Management Open.
Yep. Also, pick a show with the Gen Steak today.
Yep.
5:15 Eastern until 5:40, I believe. We're in that slot.
Yep.
Yep.
Correct.
We're going to hop on the Pickett stream. Me, Jovan, the Gen Steak. We're going to talk Super Bowl plays for 30-ish minutes. 5:15 p.m. Eastern on the Pickett YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go.
Do we have a squad ride?
LA Kings, folks.
Wow, we're heading to the ice. LA Kings.
Okay.
LA Kings. All right.
So if it ends better than the other LA team last night?
Yep. A lot of LA tonight on the cards. Lakers,
LA.
Kings. Let's hope they all come through. All right. Squad ride, LA Kings on the ML. We'll catch you guys next week. Stay on the lookout for that pod tomorrow. Check out that Super Bowl pod. Okay. Don't miss out. Don't miss it. We're going to get you guys right. We're going to get you winners on the books, prize pick squares. We're going to talk some novelty props as well. Don't forget about the pod tomorrow. We'll catch you guys next week. Same time, same place. We'll be.
A little bit.
Peace. Word.